Hello and welcome into another video. Today is another comparison video, and it's, if you haven't already read the title, it is Soccer Kid for the PlayStation 1 versus Soccer Kid for the Amiga. Now this version supports 500, 600, 1200 and 2000, and I remember back in the day when the 3DO came out and the 3DO, Soccer Kid made an appearance on the 3DO, and when the 3DO died, this just got ported straight across to the PS1. And it was the last ever console that Soccer Kid was ever on before it just sort of vanished and it went into the history books. Today's video was a comparison. I was going to try and get the CD32 version up and running on WHD load because I imagine that's what sort of is the best to compare it with. However, I don't think it works properly, and I think even if it does, we won't have a soundtrack, and I'd rather have a soundtrack playing because back in the day, as we know, most CD32 games and PS1 games, the soundtrack was on CD. So obviously, with it being WHD load, it hasn't got it. So yeah, I think I've had this for quite a while. One of my favourite games ever. You'll see in the next shot the poster of Soccer Kid on the wall. This one, back in the day, I didn't have it, but I've recently bought it. Well, when I say recently bought it, I bought it about 3 years ago, and I've had it in the drawer. Like I mentioned in my last video, that was all I got with it. Well, actually, I tell a lie, it just fell on the floor. That is what I got with it. Plushie doll of Soccer Kid. It's, Telegames. I don't know what date it is, but the date on this disc is 2003. So yeah, I do believe they're quite rare now. So I got that, and I got that for around about £8-9 a couple of years ago. I've just had a quick look now on eBay, and there's one of these sealed and a loose disc and that for 700 UK pounds. Wowzer. To get a box version of PS1 of Soccer Kid apparently is quite rare, so yeah, but apparently these little things are quite rare. So he just hangs up gracefully here out of shot. Above him is Mr. Lemming. So yeah, stop chatting shit. Without further ado, let me see, what can I pull on first. Tell you what, we'll start with the PS1 game first, and then we'll have a look at the 1200 game. So let's crack on. Soccer Kid is a 1993 side-scrolling platform video game originally developed and published by Chrysalis Software in Europe for the Amiga. Players assume the role of the titular main protagonist who travels across several countries around the world to repair the World Cup by retrieving pieces that were scattered by the alien pirate Scab, the main antagonist who failed to steal and add it to his trophy collection in a robbery attempt. Its gameplay mainly consists of platforming and exploration elements with a single button and 2 button configuration depending on the control setup. Since its original release on the Amiga, Soccer Kid has gained positive reception from critics who praise multiple aspects such as presentation, visuals, original gameplay, concept and replay value, while some felt divided in regards to its difficulty and sound design, but others criticised some of its repetitive set pieces later in the game. The Super Nintendo version, however, received a more mixed reception from reviewers who felt very divided with the graphics and sound design and gameplay. The DOS conversion, although mixed, got a critical response similar to the original Amiga version for its visuals, sound and gameplay. The CD32 port was very well received by critics, and the 3DO port got mostly positive reviews. The Jaguar port was received with mixed opinions from reviewers who criticised and felt that it didn't improve the graphics and audio from the 16-bit versions, while the Game Boy Advance release was received with a more warm reception. Developed by Chrysalis Software, published by Chrysalis Software, released in 1993, this Amiga classic refuses to give its ball back. Right, okay, just before we start, if you did notice in the intro there that I've got a bloody red mark across my head, I've just been wearing a cap, that's all. So just in case you're thinking like, why has he got a red line on his head, that's why. Anyway, Soccer Kid, PS1 in, lid close, controller in hand. What a noise, what a bloody noise. adjusted. This program is 2002 by Telegames under license from Tenki Software. Yeah, so the poor World Cup gets stolen and scattered all around the world in different pieces, and you've got to go and rescue it and put it back together. Is that it? Huh? Well, so from memory, didn't the Amiga intro go on for longer? That's a bit shite. Press X to continue. Start off in good old London. Right, so we've got square to jump. Keep hold of fire, get your ball back. Yeah, so it's the same sort of controls. I think the music sounds slightly better than the stock Amiga version. How do you do this thing though? So that one's jump, that one does nothing, and that one's fire. Confused. The Amiga version was just one button and one joystick. All this like see, X is jump. No, square's jump. X is fire. And then square is kicked. Oh, I don't get it. Screen does seem a little bit stretched. Again, I don't know. Could be TV settings. I don't know. I don't remember this in the Amiga version. No, I don't remember that. That's new. And also as well, like I say, I've had this game for a few years and I haven't really played it. I think this is the first time I played it on PS1, to be honest with you. The House of Parliament seem quite long. It is different. It is different, I must say. Graphically though, I don't think it's better than the Amiga. I'm pretty sure the Amiga had better graphics. A bit more colourful, I think. I don't know, I'll have to wait till I play it on the Amiga. Oh, I knew that would happen. Right, I'm not going to have a playthrough on it, so I think, have I gone back to the start? Yeah, I'll try and, tell you what I'll do, I'll try and whiz through. How do you do that jump where you jump on it? Right. Right, it stands on it. Try it again. Nope. Right, okay, let's just try and get to where I was killed. Okay, jump up there. Oh shit. Okay, let's get over there. Ah, bugger. Bugger. Little bit of invincibility there, I think. Oh. The controls are very awkward, I must say, from what I'm used to on the Amiga. What's on top of that bus? They clearly want you to get on top of it. I did actually just hook up my CRT, you can see there, to play this game, but it was flickering like mad, so I just thought, sod it, back on the LCD. Right, okay, I'm not going to continue playing. First impressions are, graphically, I don't think it's as good as the Amiga. Gameplay wise, same speed, same sort of style. Music, I think, is slightly different. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to ping the tray open in a minute and see if the music stops, because I'm assuming the music's on CD, but I don't know. Yeah. Right, what we'll do then, yeah, we'll just ping that one now. Right, so it stops. No, it's hard to tell. Quick game. That music's the same. Classic, like, sort of like pornographic sort of music, if that makes sense. Just imagine now, yeah. Wow. What a sex session that would be. Right, anyway. Sorry, went all dirty there. We're going to whack this piece of shit off and we're going to put this real, true computer on. Right, okay. 1200 on. What I'll do is I'll try the WHD load version of Soccer Kid. I did try my original discs from Soccer Kid, which I have here. Disc 1, or the program disc, worked, and then it all went tits up, so yeah. Some backups it is. All I got was, well, what was it? Chrysalis software, and I got the manual as well. Slightly sun faded, like, but you know, smells of like that bloody weird. It's got all moisture spots all over, so yeah. I can't remember how much I paid for that now, but yeah, it was one I had to have for the collection, only because it came. You can just see his head cut off. This beautifully sort of presented poster now I've got framed. Anyway, righty ho, program disc. Oh no, I'm gone. No. Tell you what we'll do first. We'll do the CD32 version first. So as I've mentioned, this CF card is around about 6 years old. It's well out of date. I'm not going to update it because I've got the 500 Mini now, and I've got various other sort of things, the Pi 400 and all that. So this just stays as it is, to be honest with you. Rise of the Robots CD32. Right, okay. Soccer Kid CD32. Where's the control? Bit of volume. Joystick. I'm pretty sure there was an intro. It might have been the 3DO version. It just, there was an intro that's different. That's all I can remember. I can't remember. I don't know, I might have been heavily intoxicated at the time, I don't know, but I do seem to remember there being some sort of intro that was different from all the other Soccer Kid intros that I'd seen. So I might be wrong. Glasses do my head in. A little bit of sweat me start going. Let's get some fucking glue. Glue them like that. Just fucking tighten on my face. Another hot day today. Yeah, that intro on the PS1 seemed a little bit pants, in my opinion. This explains it a little bit more, I think. Sounds better as well. Sounds well better. There he goes. Tell you what, let's pull him there. Right, dressed in his best kit with all his ball under his arm. He's going in search of part of the World Cup. So as you've just seen there, you've got the CD. So this is definitely the CD32 version, obviously via WHD load. So yeah. What was it? Mouse? What was it? Click. Yeah, there you go. See, little CD flash in there. So again, nothing. It should have some sort of thing, yo. But graphically, that is spot on. That is like, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's much better graphics. Much better. So we'll just get straight into it. Again, accessing the CD. And nothing. To me, that's not the same. You've got to have the music playing as well. See, there's that jump I couldn't do before. Down, stand on it, up. Oops. But yeah, it's not the same without the music. It's got to have the soundtrack playing, I'm afraid. But what we'll do now, I'll just show you that part. Shit. Yeah, the graphics are well better. Well better. Golden Grahams, wasn't that actually a brand that? Nah, it's not the same without the music, not the same at all. As you can see, there's no sort of underground bit as well. So that must only be in the PS1 and I'm assuming 3DO version as well. Right, okay, tell you what we'll do, we'll get rid of this and we'll fire up the floppy disk version, or the main sort of version. Now from memory as well, this is literally a backup version. It's not a cracked version, it's an actual backup, like so. Yeah, so I'll see you in a minute when we load these discs. Right, okay. Program disk. Goodbye CD32 version. Joystick on the floor. Squeaky chair still. Yeah, game was on 4 disc originally. Right, should we watch the intro or should we just leave it? No, we'll watch it. Coming in, cat. Do you want to make a little appearance? Oh, man, baby. No. She's gone. She's gone. I think it's the same. Which I don't understand. Was I seeing things? Was I, like I've said, was I severely intoxicated, or was I on Class A drugs? But there's an intro out there that's different from all the rest. I am pretty sure, he says. Do you know what? It's the same. It's exactly the same as the CD32 version. Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's the same. Let's get rid of it. I tell you what I've been getting into lately. Flight sims. English. Disc 1, which I'm assuming is data disc 1. Yeah, flight sims. I've got quite a few of them. There's a few there actually. Dogfight, F-19, Birds of Prey. I've got F-29 Retaliator as well. So I could be doing some future videos on flight sims, I think. Right, okay, so there's the music that we were missing. Same graphics, exactly the same colour. Everything is exactly the same, just not the splendid soundtrack. So let's just get straight into it. Start game. Don't ask for another disc swap because I can't be asked. Is it going to work? Yeah. Okay. Now that is more like it. Okay. See, the Amiga controls are just simple. Just one button. Get your ball, pull down, jump. Simple as. Right over that. No problem. Ow. So this version compared to the CD32 version, graphically, exactly the same. As I say, CD32 when it come out, it was just basically, as we all know, Amiga 1200 with a disk drive. Most of the games, soundtrack was on the CD, and I think, in all honesty, that's all it was. The AGA graphics were still there from the 1200. I mean, these graphics, compared these to the PS1, are absolutely fantastic. I know before I said the screen was slightly stretched, but I think that could be something to do with the the PS1, I don't know, but you know, this isn't perfect. Oh, trying to kick it with no ball. Have that, you prick. But these graphics do kick the PS1's ass. And the 3DOs, because I can't see the 3DO, you know, I say off memory, it was ported straight across, so it's not going to be any difference, I don't think. But that is just, I mean, that's RGB to SCART. That is as clear as I like it anyway. You know, you can get HD as well from if your Amiga has a HDMI output, or download it and put it on the A500 Mini, and that will give you a bit of a HD, but I think it's just the same, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy nowadays with just RGB to SCART, if I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, kicks ass, leaves the PlayStation behind. Gameplay's the same, you know, the speed's the same. Graphically though, the Amiga wins yet again. Ah, you bastard. Oh! Whoa! Huh? Whew, thought I died there. Alright, okay, we'll just play until I die. Because as I say, it's not a playthrough or nothing like that, so... Or I'm not reviewing the game, or I'm not, you know, I'm just sitting here talking about gaming memories. And I don't know if I mentioned before, this game is one of the games that I never completed on the Amiga ever, or anything to play it on, to be honest with you. So all I remember is I got quite far on it and it got ridiculously friggin' hard. Possibly, I could possibly do, when I say a playthrough, no, I haven't got the patience to sit there, do it. With a cheat on, no problem, probably, but yeah. What a game, mate. What a game. What a game. Huh? Ah, hang on. Couldn't you do a slide and tackle? That was it. Yeah. I remember now. Simple, bang, bang, up, you're off. Tell you what, there's loads of bloody builders and skateboarders and cyclists about, isn't he? Considering it's raining, just casually about the business, like. Right, what's this do? Just give you immunity for a bit? Yeah. Cracking little game, though. Rocket lollies? I'll have 4 of them, please. I'll just kick this lad off a skateboard. Oh, double header there. Double header. Oh, shit. What is in that? Do I want it? Yeah, go on then. I was sitting there before thinking, have I got any more games which made an appearance on the PS1 and also on the Amiga? I don't think I have. However, I have found 2 or 3 games, should we say, that made an appearance on the PS2, but they're sort of rehashes. So I've got Monkey Island, one of them, for the PS2, and also Sensible Soccer, which also made an appearance on the PS2. There's probably some other games as well, I just can't remember. There's probably loads more, to be honest with you. But I may do videos on them in the past, in the future. From the past, I should say. Oh. Uh-oh, I'm nearly dead. I'm nearly dead. Done it. Well, I didn't expect to get this far, so I do apologise if you're sitting there now you've neither turned off or you're actually, you know... Oh, actually, a first level over. Right, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't go any further. I'll just let this load and see what the score is. And... show you the next level, which I'm assuming is going to be another disc swap. No. Countryside. There's the angry... Whoa, it's the angry farmer. Get off my land. Size of him. Frog. What else we got on the countryside here? We've got apple trees, we've got snake. A couple of doggers maybe. It's a sheep. Another farmer. It's his twin. Another snake. And bother going down there. There's a sheep. What have we got here? Got a fish. There's a fish. Whoops. Farmer again. Right, yeah, tell you what, I'll end it there because I'll just end up playing it and bored this to death. Where's Catty again? Where you going now? Oh, don't knock that wire. Yeah, so as I've mentioned, there's a couple more games I will possibly do videos on. Got quite a few ideas to do anyway. I mean, you know, flight sims. I'm getting back into flight sims now. Some cracking flight sims on the Amiga. I've got 3 box ones there. I've got another 4 in the cupboard next door. I've got a ton of them on WHD load. It's just sort of working out what to do on them, because some of these have, well, most of these have got manuals, so, and keyboard overlays. The WHD load ones haven't, like, so yeah, that'd be a bit awkward, like. As I say, I've got some PS2 games that I might... It's not a comparison because the rehashes, these aren't rehashes, these are just sort of like ported straight from wherever. Except for Speedball was a 3D version. Was it a rehash you could call it? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, cheers for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Chewie.